All right, who's rated offense? Second game by the Packers. Probably going to have to order a pizza later tonight.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Set, ready.
Ridder looking to put it up right away. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
What's up? Man, we still got people out.
Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. Is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it?
Almost an interception.
And they'll go out there and hurt their team.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Ridder down. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly
he's trying way too hard.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And
yeah, let's not look at his stats.
So here are the new look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
This is set up now to be the true beginning of Love's NFL career because he's finally out from under the shadow of Aaron Rodgers, and Green Bay is giving him this season to prove he can be their starter. 4 years after he was drafted in the 1st round, we'll find out Love is the next decade-long starter for the Green Bay Packers.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And strong running there.
Very nice.
Down to the 49. Give him 15 there.
God,
the Packers have a first.
Well, there's plenty of
what is that?
Run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And gets by him and out of the daylight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there.
Broke a tackle.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen
Dang.
to this day, they want to run the football.
The struggles continue.
Across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Well, we get a look at the 2023 draft class for the Packers. And if you think about their last 13 picks they've had in the 1st round, 12 of them have been on the defensive side of the ball. But still, plenty of new weapons to throw to on offense as well.
You're right about that, but they did go defense right out of the game.
Good job, Jones. Fight, Jones, fight.
Acclimates quickly. But how about them trying to help out their new starting quarterback? Boosting their passing game. Tight end Luke Musgrave, slot receiver Jaden Reed, tight end Tucker Craft.
We need
All of them should get
we need right receivers.
3rd and 2. Love with it.
We got someone open. Oh my gosh.
Down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 19. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, third down.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw it.
That's his first touchdown pass.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how
I was turned down.
Go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
That was a good run.
Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
Good defense.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Carlson,
We got to work on offense.
And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line. Robinson up the middle. Nifty move. And they'll take it
3rd down.
31-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. And that is too far out in front of his intended target.
Oh, I mean,
I know this offense
he is shutting down now.
Hasn't turned out that way, at least
But
the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. It's been a good first half.
Come full lead.
14-0 points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
We got a 1st down.
First down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
That is not good.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That was a good pass.
First down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 39. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first
See,
half.
we can't run with glove.
3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he can only manage to get
Dang it.
2nd and 8 coming up. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Dang.
The 5 at the 6. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Let's go now.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
And cycle. Ready?
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Trick
Packer.
play.
Jordan Love with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And Patterson now
See, we already
so they come out
adjusting to the
25.
game.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here.
But Atlanta is not regular
And I
either.
know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like
No way.
on this drive, right?
That could.
Sometimes I overuse
2
this
hands,
system for
please.
possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time.
Who is Willer?
On second down, and this one incomplete.
He got calmed down.
Back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yellow, black swap, check pink, check white.
One of only 2 rookies to top 1,000 yards on the ground last year. Here's Tyler Algier. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside.
Okay, if he doesn't calm down,
Change of possession here on the punt. And
he cannot make a comeback. 0 for 6 is.
now ready to get back onto the field.
He should be fired.
Has been about as perfect of a
Or,
start to this
like,
game as
sit
you could
out.
have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this.
Couldn't find one, so I decided to just do it deep.
To the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it.
Very nice.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Now, 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th.
Well, at least we're winning.
Fielded at about the 28. Just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
Like I said, we're adjusting.
1st and 10. The Falcons now going to go on.
It doesn't mean we're going to win all this year.
Starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not
We
to
got
try
easy
and
schedule too.
Ritter on 1st and 10. A throw left sideline.
What? What is this kid's problem?
Complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear.
Alright, that was just good defense by us.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion.
Someone needs to get this guy under control.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. To throw now, here's Love. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Well, now Love is struggling, but that's alright because we're not doing so hot.
From the gun. And this incomplete.
They're not doing so hot,
Down
man.
to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Someone.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he
No one. Never
And
mind.
with apologies to Dylan Thomas,
We love this.
they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 39-yard punt.
They got a chance to score.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A throw there.
I never seen one start 0 for 10.
This defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Ritter. And a dump off here to Robinson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively.
They're going for it.
They could use a big-time spark somewhere.
I mean, I would too.
Come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
They caught a
He
pass.
is going to have a Falcons first
That
down.
was
This is going to wind up
deep.
being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Okay,
So we've
Brandon,
come to
we'll get back to you
halftime
and
here
Charles
with the
in a
visiting
bit, but
Packers
first it's time
out
for
on. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he slips up past the
Very
45
nice.
before being tackled. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's over midfield and into foul.
Dude, don't do it like
There on
that.
first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
They're in a pretty good spot.
Dang, that could have been a touchdown.
Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 7th play of the drive now as they come.
We gotta be
3rd
patient.
and 3. Glove. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Hey, let's go.
First down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Ready.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go back to the ground with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And inside give to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We can just throw it short.
But I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say,
that's a touchdown.
Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good, and it is 28-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game.
And let's Cordell Patterson. Now he's loose down the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
At the Packers' 18-yard line.
Ritter. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Ritter. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I mean, do they got a chance? I don't know.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the 4th quarter here, you've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. And that is caught.
Wow. We allow a touchdown pass.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him go up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass, exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together.
Oh, shit.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, Both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Ritter from the gun. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Last chance.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ready.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And they bring him to the ground.
Very nice.
135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Play action this time with Love. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
I thought that was a good pass.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And it'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Ritter with it after the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Ritter back to throw. And that's incomplete.
Man.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to
They should have run it more.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
No gain on the play.
Watch out now. 50-0. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target.
That was good.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's all over.
I want
Green Bay
that type of
victory.
play
It was their
from
defense that
you.
really